Card.
Too easy. Was he bottom lane trying to get aggressive in onto Whitemont? I've got the center underneath the tower. I'll chase him down. They'll get the first blood here. MSS and Leslau. Smoke up from Quincy Crew. It's Quinn. And away. They're on the hunt for one of these calls. They're going to go for Carl. They're going to try. Leading in onto the DK. They've got the Siphon going. Leslau's coming in with the slow of the gush. Carl, he's not got any way out of this one as the force around him. Carl taken out in the mid as Quincy Crew catch him out. Was able to take away sort of round the triangle there from Yawar. So Kuku trying his best to slow that farm down. We'll see the jump hit. To reveal themselves onto MSS. Damage at the kisses. They will be able to take him out. There we go. They go for a steal at T1. They've got their eyes on it. 23 Savage is ready to head in. Okay, he decides against it at the last moment there. Doesn't want to throw away his life at a chance of going for the steal in the action.
Yeah, I really like the plan that Quincy Crew had coming into this draft. It's just so hard for DK to ever want to blink stun any of these cores, especially the supports even. As nice jewels by Quinn.
Cuckoo, no way out of this. Another catch for Quincy Crew.
And Yawar
as well. I mean, he's just doing it on his own.
Cores that both rely on the healing from their supports. It's going to be crucial.
Bottom lane, Cuckoo. They won't get the tower. We're going to see the Horn come out as this time around T1, they're ready to fight. The little was lower. Lower's going to be able to hold back the Spectre momentarily here with the Windsor's Curse, but he's still going to go down. They'll find him down on the bottom lane. Cuckoo in return will fall as he has no route of escape.
Win a little bit too hard on the team fight items, because when you go team fight items, that's under the assumption that you're going to be able to force the fight you want. So items like this blink on Leslau are the start to, you have to be able to start picking people off and forcing them to engage on you.
Oh, look at this bottom. They're going to get the jump in. Leslau's going to put the Ravage, but Whitemont from the side. He's got the kisses coming in. Quinn is going to put the BKB, get out of the side, keep himself healed up with the Siphon. Carl turns his attention over towards Leslau. They'll bring down the tide. The tide will fall, and T1, they're ready for more. The cookie in. Carl jumps in over onto LOA. LOA's gone. MSS, Yawar, and Quinn, they've got to back away. They're in onto Quinn. Quinn's going to turn with the Eels to hold back the DK. He's going to try for the TP out. They've got enough damage. They do. That's Quinn gone. To the way, pretty much, towards the Aghanim Scepter after the Blink BKB. So he is also going to be quite the threat in the team fight. We're going to start with the Roche now. Has been scanned out by T1. See if T1 can do anything about it. Cuckoo's going to come in to try and get some vision, but immediately Leslau's in with the blink over towards him. Cuckoo goes for the BKB and the TP out. But the curse is there. LOA able to put it down to the TP escape from Cuckoo. They will run him down. I mean, this is a kind of space away from Roche here. They will pop the Ravage. Zephyr gets caught. Yawar's going to come in with the BKB, the Eclipse. 23 Savage jumping around the team fight, but he's coming to the Eclipse. He's got to back off. Taking heavy damage here from the ultimate of Yawar. They've got the Eels control. Savage is going to end up dying. As this ends up a complete catastrophe here for T1. He's probably going to want to get his Skadi done before they do go for the next push with this Aegis. Over on the mid, Leslau, he's stepping right up here for the creeps. He's feeling confident. And Whitemont, Carl, Zephyr, and Cuckoo, they'll have something to say about this one. He's very, very tanky at Leslau with the plate mail and the pipe of insight. Is he going to be tanky enough to buy enough time for the rest of the team to come over? They're heading in, but Leslau will go down. As now, Carl, he's ready to try and look for more. He's over towards LOA. Sentry's been dropped. This Glimmer, his attempted escape is not going to save him whatsoever. As LOA will get left behind, we won't see Quincy Crew throw any more lives away in an attempt to turn this around. I mean, it just feels, it's like, what do you do if you're Quincy Crew? They're trying to do so much, and T1's just not letting it happen. We might see him bump into each other here. They're going to get the jump on a 23 Savage, but immediately Savage, he's out with the Horn. He's off to the side. They can't quite find him. Whitemont starting to kick him with the kisses. Carl jumps in, gets straight on top of the Wyvern. That's going to be LOA gone. Now looking over towards MSS. They'll get the catch on a Cuckoo at the side, but Cuckoo will try with the TP out, won't make it. Physical damage is there. They'll bring Cuckoo down. Carl, Savage, Zephyr looking towards Leslau. Leslau going to pop the Ravage. Carl and 23 already out to the side. They'll find themselves a second here, Quincy Crew. Can they get anything more though? Carl, it's going to be another sort of situation. They got the kills. What can they do objective-wise? In terms of fight, it's still going on. Zephyr and Carl, they're going to jump onto MSS on the backlines. 23 Savage, he's ready to go again. He's moving in onto the Enchantress. Yawar is going to do his best to try and push 23 Savage away, committing as the Luna onto this Spectre. They'll force 23 Savage out to the side. 23 Savage is able to break out. Zephyr using the Overgrowth. I mean, it just seems like constant distraction as the bottom lane creeps. They're pushing in. Quincy Crew, they will be able to pick up another kill onto Zephyr, but that time they spent trying to kill Zephyr, it's given time for Whitemont and pretty much Cuckoo to get back in the game. So kills are had, but still objectives, they're not being taken. take it down nice and quickly here with UR's build. Butterfly Scardy, he's got the damage to boot. We'll see T1. They are going to set up to try and contest this. They have struggled the last few times. See quincycrew actually stepping outside of as Carl, he's going to jump straight in onto Quinn. They're going to commit immediately onto the Death Prophet, Quinn. Be able to get the Yulzos, does still have a BKB and a cheese here, Quinn. BKB holds his ground, pops the BKB, exorcism back up in 15 seconds.
He's dead.
They brought down Savage. That's the Spectre out and down. 23 Savage without the buyback. This is a hard fight now for T1. quincycrew, can they get more out of this? 5 versus 4.
They have to be careful. They don't know Spectre.
Sprouted and out back. See LOA getting jumped on the backlines here by Whitemon and Carl. They won't have enough damage to commit upon him. Whitemon, he's going to go for the invis TP out, but they've found Dust is out. They have the Yules ready to go, so they'll cancel the escape of Whitemon, take out the Snapfire, as they're getting hyped up as well for that last fight that we saw them able to take, and the damage will be done. Finally, quincycrew will manage to apply the pressure to the high ground, take the bottom set very quickly. I mean, this is the thing, once you're not able to keep them away from the base, when they actually get to it, with this DP and Luna, they shred through the objectives. Carl is going to get in on the front lines here with a blink, holding onto his BKB, they'll turn with the sprout onto Quinn. Leslau stepping in with the Shiva's guard, but quincycrew, they just focus the objectives in, making sure that they get what they came for, and they will. This is going to be a second set of racks that quincycrew are able to take down, as they finally break around all the games that T1's trying to play outside. So what do we have going on here? Here he is, he's ready to jump into the backlines. Cuckoo's getting focused, the first Ravage is going to come out, they've caught him. They've got the control on the 23 Savage. 23 Savage is trying to run the overgrowth, will hold them back, give time for 23 Savage to head out to the side. Whitemon, he's in with the 3-man Cookie, turns with the blast over towards LOA, but it's not enough damage. LOA, he's got the curse control on the Cuckoo. Cuckoo brought back for this, but Cuckoo, he's going to go down for sure. They put the BKB, no, the invis, if they got detection, they don't. Cuckoo will be able to sneak away. quincycrew, they're ignoring, they want to end this game, they're back onto the Ancient Yawar, looking to close this game up. If they've got any chance of pushing them away from this T1, Yawar, he's fighting right up until his last breath. They're in with the stuns, Quinn's hitting the Ancient, they're looking to close it in time, and they're able to do so. quincycrew, they'll close it up. As game 1 will go to them here.
Here we are, game 2, upper bracket semi-finals.
Against this tri-lane of quincycrew. As other lanes, mid lane, Quinn continue to keep a strong lead against Carl. The bottom lane, that's where the good news is at the moment for T1. Cuckoo, he is having a fantastic time. I mean, there we have it, finally able to even get a kill out of this. See Zephyr trying to chase away MSS. He's going to come in with the dive onto MSS. MSS got some stick charges. Zephyr, he's going to try for the TP out, but they've got the damage. Quinn's got the 6, drops the remnants down. That's a kill for Quinn here in the mid lane.
Not even a core is going to be safe underneath their own towers, and this should lead to map momentum on the side of quincycrew.
I mean, again, they're doing this, just slowing down Carl's plays every time. LOA will dive for this, but the turnaround's coming in. Quinn and Leslau ready to run him down. They've got the backup, TPing, in fact, Supernova as well. As Quinn, he'll jump away, they won't stay underneath the seg. They're happy with the pressure they force. Even though LOA dies, again, just a stomp, holding him back. The Doom was dropped down onto UR.
This is a really hard game to gauge how both teams want to play as a carry player, because usually you're just like, do I win the late game matchup one-on-one? As we see Leslau doesn't get the purge off. I think he purged himself.
I think he might have. I don't think it's going to... Or maybe it will matter, actually, with Leslau with these jukes. No, it won't. Cuckoo, he manages to find him. Gets in with the Dragon Tail stun. They catch Leslau under the combo.
Good awareness from quincycrew to back off, but they're just shutting down every single
go. Cuckoo's in. Dragon Tail into the Chaotic Offering. This time they're able to stack them up perfectly. 2 lockdowns enough to catch Quinn off guard and take him down whilst he's alive. Who's really needs to sort of save the Doom for, who's worth it being thrown down on. Off to the side, they'll get Zephyr with the stomp, see if they can blow him up. They certainly can. They line up the shot, and MSS, he's in with a finishing blow there.
That every single spell is going to hurt that much more.
Oh, in the river, Quinn is going to get caught again. They've got the Dragon Tail into the Doom. They've got to try and get Quinn out of there, but this time around, I don't know if they'll be able to do so. The Fatal Bond's bringing them down. They've got the kill, but the counterplay, LOA's in with the stomp onto 2 as they'll run down Carl and Cuckoo. They're actually going to go for the split here. Carl's having to get out to the side, but Cuckoo will be found here with a bushwhack. Cuckoo, he's put the outer dragon form. He's ready to go in. He's going to jump in aggressively onto Quinn. He's going to get caught out with the bushwhack. I think I'm going to be able to blow him up. He doesn't even get the chance to get the BKB off. The damage from quincycrew's explosive lineup. I mean, he just disappeared, Brian. Not much of a Dragon Knight at all. And they're ready for more. They're going to put the egg, but you was in with the BKB. They can just focus the Supernova. The Supernova's going to come to an end. They'll step over towards Savage. Savage trying to hold his ground with the BKB. They will respect him here, Quincy Crew, as they'll step back, but 3 heroes dead. Finding the opening. Elaway starts to try and get some war control back. Kuku's going to be in with the jump. They're swinging over with Zephyr. Elaway's looking pretty dead here. No efforts here for Quincy Crew to fight back. The BKB actually popped from Carl there as he tries to release himself. Quinn continues to dance on the very edge of his reach, very close to having the Lincoln Sphere done, so it's not going to get any easier for T1. Yeah, they really want to keep on punching, but this fight, of course, will be taken with the BKB of Carl on cooldown, so he's got to be careful. Now get the jump.
No meta.
Onto MSS. Golem dropped as well, and look over towards him, but oh, why? He was quick with the BKB. Very quick with the BKB, gets it off before the Doom's down, also gets surged back. They'll turn towards Leslau. The Supernova's down, Leslau burning to the Sun Ray of the Phoenix. He will die, so T1 there, able to get the 2 of them. Quincy Crew want to try and fight 3 versus 5. They may just do so. Yawar, he's heading in with the Eclipse, he's ready to go. Cuckoo, he's trying to stand his ground with the BKB, he's going to go for the TP out. Will manage to make it away, Quinn. He's hot on the heels of Carl.
Be even just half HP or so afterwards, they'll be able to stand their ground.
Oh, mid. Look at the setup on a Cuckoo. They've got the stun control, and they've got enough damage. They do once again. They blow up Cuckoo. As with that kill, they'll be able to have no struggles running down Whitemite. A couple of kills for Yawar. Some fights here. They'll smoke up heading towards the Roche. They want to go for a kill first. They do. Elaway spotting out things on the high ground. They've caught Cuckoo again. He's not going to get the chance to get the BKB for the force out of the side. He'll break himself away from the combo, and this time round gets the BKB off. He will manage to escape. In fact, he's ready to look to get back in on there. They'll look towards Quinn. Get the Dragon Tail stun off. No Doom available for 30 seconds. They'll run back in over towards Carl. Carl holding onto the BKB himself. He's going to keep his cool, won't be pressured to use it. Over on the side, 23 Savage. He's able to wrap around, find MSS. Now with a man down, Quincy Crew, they're going to head back. The Supernova's going to be pot. Yawar, he immediately turns with the BKB, holds his ground, takes down the egg, turns towards Cuckoo. Cuckoo will fall. Yawar, he's so low, but he's actually able to bring Carl down. Carl, he's out to the side, but Yawar goes out. They will manage to take the fight here. T1 is Savage. He's too strong. They can't kill this Terrorblade. Elaway has to run. He's going to drop the stomp with the sleep to hold back 23 Savage. Glimmer Cape and the TP. Will he make it away? This damage is too high. 23 Savage. 3 hits from the Terrorblade. I mean, all in all, they may have lost the team fight, but they managed to start to get back over towards the pit before Roche falls. Quinn, can he look for a steal? He's going to head into the pit. They put the Lincoln. Quinn, he's able to do it! He's able to do it, Quinn! He gets the kill. He's out with the Remnant. He takes the Aegis. Quinn with a great steal.
No creeps.
Do need more. 23 Savage getting so far ahead. So catch Whitemon. Another nice 4 stuff. Trying to break him out of the combo. Quinn's going to chase in on, though. In with the Remnant. Sets up for the Vision as Yawar. Drops down a beam. Takes the life of Whitemon. Over to the side, they caught Carl. Again, another bit of control from MSS once more, locking down these heroes before they get anything off. No chance for a BKB or refresher to be used. Terrorblade is huge. Mid. Drop the Doom down onto Leslau. Back up to the ready, MSS. The 2-man bushwhack. They're going to chase down Leslau. Shiva's guard slow from Carl, and Leslau trying to hide. Is there any way to deny him? I mean, deny him. Or is it actually going to be enough for you? Oh, they believed in the regen.
Yeah, they are buying so many Lincoln Spheres and no Lotus Orbs. So what that's telling me is that Quincy Crew doesn't think it's good enough to reflect these spells. They think they have to block them entirely.
They get the jump on Quinn, and here we go, Carl. He'd already prepped the second Doom with a refresher used in the jungle, so they have the catch for Quinn. Quinn's got.
Not the fastest Roche lineup, though.
Yawar, he's in. They want a Savage. Again, Acorn in the bushwhack. They've got the burst. They don't. BKB's able to get easily off from 23 Savages. Turns his attention over towards Yawar. Yawar holds his ground with the BKB and the Eclipse. They've dropped the Supernova. Leslau trying to search his way out, but the Dragon Tail's done in. Carl, he's in on top of Yawar. Yawar goes down. They've got the control under Quinn as well. With the Golem drop down, they completely keep him controlled. Quinn's out. Die back on the Ember Spirit. Both cores out. In fact, the Darkseer's what? A 3rd core down.
He's got a Rapier. 23 Savage is done with this game.
Yeah, he's ready to try and close it. And they're going to call it. They see the Rapier, they know damage is done. There's no defense to be had here. It's T1. They will manage to get this second game around the power of 23 Savages. Big old Terrorblade. As fast and furious as Quincy Crew tried to bring the action.
Yeah, we did see Sand King as an attempt to deal with a Broodmother. And yes, it's nice on paper, but he has to put himself in danger consistently.
This is pretty accurate. So definitely showing, as you say, in the way he's able to take these away. Bottom, They've got the stomp onto Cuckoo. It's going to give them time to get into good position to get some future hits in onto the Viper. But they'll put the Fairy Fire. It's actually going to be top where the first blood will go down. They won't quite be able to get the Viper. You'd like to see him consider.
Maybe Boots travel to accelerate to that blink, as every time I try to talk, Whiteman, get in position, man.
This top lane. He's dancing on the edge. He's going to be able to get out. Savage, he's got no blink for a few seconds here. MSS has got the stun up. Savage, he's going to go down. As I'll get the kill on Savage, and at the same time, Quinn's getting the kill mid. I mean, just like that, beautiful synergy and timing there for Quincy crew.
The Nature's Prophet is just jungling with the global TP and the global ulti at the ready.
Oh, Quinn, he's getting in. Whitemon, he's going to get caught up by the stun there. MSS able to catch him. Quinn, he's been Viper struck. He's out to the side. The Hex into the Stomp here. LOA able to find the two of them. Carly's trying to get the epicenter going, but the damage is done. Leslau gets a second kill over towards Cuckoo. They take out the three of them as Quincy crew swarm the top lane. Visrune, he's ready to get on the hunt for more here as he starts to head to the jungle of T1. Play. Starting to play around with Carl. He's got the save of Whitemon. Still, we're seeing Carl really struggling to show his face there. The ult coming through nearly takes him out. They'll heal him up with a missed call. Leslau, of course, diving into the trees to look for the two of them. He's able to take down Whitemon. Carl's got to stay hidden. He's got to step away from the spider. Meanwhile, over towards the mid lane.
When once he gets that BKB plus win run is invincibility here for the foreseeable future. Whitemon looking to just tank it, it looks like.
Yeah, it's got the ult. That's, again, with the control. Nice shackle lined up as well. Leaves no chance for Whitemon to break his way out of this. Another kill for Quinn. Top lane, they've got the setup onto Leslau with the curse. They've got Carl revving up the damage with the epicenter. Comes in the goodbye spider babies. Is it goodbye mama though? As Leslau is trying to fight back with the lifesteal. It is indeed a death at the end of it all. I mean, I believe you, Brian. I've not got the replay screen in front of me. I trust you. There's a mid lane. They're in on a Savage. They've got the Splitter down as well. LOA straight in. They've had the Hex control. They're locking down the PA-23 Savage. Gets taken out. Carl, he's trying for the TP out. Will manage to make it out of there. Quinn as well. BKB's going to be... It's done. So these two BKBs are going to make it very hard for them to fight into. We see TP's coming in down bottom. They may have got the tower, but Quinn, he still wants to rock and roll. He's in onto Savage. The Cold Embrace will come through. They've got magic damage to work through it. They'll use the curse to try and hold back Quinn. Savage solo will look to get back in onto MSS. Quinn, another shackles there. Has he got enough damage for Savage? He's trying to keep on top of the trees, but Savage out again with the blink to the side. But Quinn's able to hunt him down. Double kill for Quinn. The Storm comes out from LOA. Whitemon's TP's put to an end as Quincy crew once more is cleaning up in style. Quinn 6-0-6. They cannot handle the Quinn Ranger. Nothing to be caught here. At least, yeah, MSS might still find a jump. There's Whitemon. He's in the webs they're in. Immediate borrowed time. Whitemon going to make sure he gets out of this alive, but he might have the opportunity to get the shackle. They're still being careful about it. The finger of the power shot comes through. They burst through the embrace of the Wyvern as Zephyr's save will not help out. The curse will hold back MSS, will turn Quincy crew against their own Lion, but Yawar, he's in on the front, bullying them back up the home, and the power shot not enough to take out Cuckoo. Oh, but the spiders! Leslau, he's able to spit from the low ground, sends in the babies, and the boom from the blast of his ultimate will take down Cuckoo through the cold embrace. He's got to be early with popping it. No doubt about it, every single team fight, because of how much there is going to be to catch him out. But even then, with the power that Quinn's built up himself, and Leslau and Yawar, these are not ever really going to be easy fights for T1 with this lead that Quincy crew have.
Oh my god.
Not dying to the spiders here. I mean, he's got to turn, he's got to use the cold embrace. You see Quinn swing around from the side. Shackle will latch onto the two of them. They get in, they're ready to go. The Splitter's coming out, they're in with the stun. They've got the lockdown. Carl's going to jump back in onto MSS. MSS keeping himself alive with the Glimmer. Will manage to get the Hex off. Over to the side, they've locked down Quinn. They've killed him off. T1, they'll be able to get the turnaround and take out the big old Wind Ranger. Leslau, he's in the base, he's running away. T1's in with the chase. Carl, another burrow strike. They've got the lockdown. T1, they'll strike back. The exact fight they needed. Savage is hitting harder and harder. Going for the Ags next. After the Deso BKB, in fact, changing up instead of the bash. Over towards the river, they've caught Whitemon. Quick jump, Cuckoo. He's coming in from the side, lays down the pipe strike onto MSS, but MSS has the Glimmer Cape to get away. Stomps out with the finger, Whitemon just getting blown very, very quickly. Actually, this shield, he's trying to run. Is that going to be enough to save a minute? Quinn gets the last hit in. Savage, he's in with the BKB, though. Use the curse to lock down your wild, Quinn. Managed to get the BKB out in time, but Savage, he's trying to chase down Quinn. Buyback comes out from LOA. The dagger, it's enough. Savage, he takes down Quinn. Another huge kill for the PA. Yawar's out with the BKB TP. but they've got the Yule's control onto Leslau. Daggers in, Leslau trying to run, but T1, they've got him surrounded. Do his best to juke in and out of the trees here, but another stun comes out from Carl. Leslau locked down, no lifesteal at the ready as T1 will claim another. They're absolutely doing it here in these fights here. Savage is getting the cleanup with a team fight in the bag. Straight to the pit they go, and with Savage's damage, they'll be able to take this out in no time.
As it doesn't even feel like Quincy Crew's that far out of position, but they are just getting punished so hard.
What can you achieve here? Spiders being sent in immediately to their death. Savage. One quick casual tap and the Spiders are gone. So another Rax is exposed. Quincycrew, what's the move to be made? Carl's in, ready to kill more Spiders off there. In with the Hex onto Carl. They try and burst him with the finger they can. They burst the Sand King. The Sand King's gone. Set up into the splitter down onto Whitemon and Cuckoo. Savage is going to turn, take down the Spider army. As T1 will start to back off now that they've lost Carl. Still, they have to respect this PA. Savage still ready to fight. He's backing onto Lesnar. The Hex comes out from MSS. The turn with the stun, but the curse is there. Zephyr, he's able to get it, kick the three of them. Carl's in with the buyback. The three-man burrow strike. At the setup there for Savage to pop off. BKB's pop. Quinn, they'll kite him up. The Eon Disc is going to come to a waste. He's got the BKB, but Savage, he's chasing down. They turn with the Hex into the stun. Cold Embraces there, keeping Savage safe. That's Quinn gone. No buyback on him. Leslau also to fall as T1 turn, focus the Spider. They've got no buyback on the Brood. Quinn, he's back in. They'll have to defend though, 4 versus 5, and T1, they're pushing for more. They're ready to go towards the tier 4 towers. Now look, okay, they'll play, they'll go for the Brax first. Make sure that they clean up a second set. 20 to 20, the kills even all Savage. Trying for the TP out, they will be able to cancel this. Over to the side, Quinn's caught Cuckoo. It's a big kill onto the Viper.
They're hitting
Carl,
tier 4s.
They're going to jump back in on this. It's another buyback. They are going for the pressure here from Yawar. Zephyr's going to be in with the defense though, and back in the base. That is the Lion gone. Quinn, he bought back for this, but they closed the gap. Quinn's gone. Yawar tried his best efforts to put the split push on, but the amount of damage that T1's coming in on this mid. Now Yawar's doing his best, but they close the gap with the Burrow Strike. They keep him hidden with the Glimmer Cape. Savage is being careful about how he jumps in. He's got the BKB back up in a few seconds. Savage, he's in, he's ready to go. Savage commits it onto Yawar. Ultra kill for him. Yawar, he'll buy back, but he's the last man left standing here for the side of Quincycrew. He's giving it his all, Yawar. He's giving it all here, Yawar, trying to take T1's attention away from the base, but T1, they're not faltering. They're focusing the towers. They're looking to get the game end before any of the other heroes are back in action. The second tier 4 falls. 5 seconds until the Lions in Yawar throwing his body in. He says, please look towards me. Ignore the Ancient, take the fight. But they're not doing so. They're focusing the Ancient, closing the game up as T1 will get the victory here. The game of 3's theirs. The series is theirs. They're moving on, staying up here at the upper bracket, Brian.
Congratulations, Zephyr. No, this is... I'm standing on actually an elevated platform.
Kids and she's the only adult in the room.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Congratulations, Zephyr, on the series, first of all. Great showing. I'm curious, that third game, it was looking a little shaky in the first bit, but were you guys confident that you had it the whole way around?
From the start, we know like our game is so hard, but we understand our team fight is so much better, and that's why we're so confident.
Yeah, and I mean, it looked very good indeed.
I would love to know your thoughts on the Viper pickup. You guys opened with the Abaddon. When you saw the Broodmother, was there any hesitation that you were going to still go for the Viper there, or did you feel good just, working on what you guys do best?
Actually, I'm not really sure, but my team, especially Cuckoo, is like, he can play so good.
Okay.
Viper.
So you just kind of like trusted in your teammate. Cuckoo's like, I can do this, and you guys trusted him and believed in him.
Yeah, even we get like in the lane, it's so hard against ET and Viper, but Cuckoo still playing good.
Awesome.
So I personally really like C pubs. Do you like C pubs?
Yeah, I like it.
Do you think that the quality of the pubs contributes to how many good players we've seen come out of the SEA region?
I think so, but in C, because I play in Europe, in C, they vocal more. They keep talking about, can we go, blah, blah, blah. But in here, we just keep smiling face.
Wait, one more, though. Have you played NA pubs?
Never. I think I play, yeah. I play.
You played?
Yeah, I think I play.
Do you hate NA pubs?
Actually, no, because
He
when
hates
I
NA pubs.
actually when I going to NA pubs, I just keep ganking mid. Then suddenly they GG.
They just give up, right?
Yeah,
that
you
is
Tilt
true.
the
That is
enemy
true. It
bit.
is fun.
Yeah, so that's all
Yeah,
right.
I mean, that works. That is the strategy at NA pubs. What are you thinking about the European pubs that you're playing here?
What?
The pubs in Europe, are they good? Are they bad?
Their skill is very good. I think maybe better than C, but it's like gambling also. Sometimes the 500 is really good. Sometimes it's the 500 is like so noob and just angry. Yeah.
That's me. Okay, I've got one more question for you. Southeast Asia, there's so much talent in this region, right? There's so many good players that come out of this region. How does Southeast Asia retake the like top dog spot you used to have like way back in the day in like Dota 2 days? How do we get Southeast Asia that TI win? Do you feel like there's been something missing? Do you feel like it's leadership? Like that was my theory that there's we need like more leaders coming out. March isn't a good example of that.
I think so. They are lacking leadership, and I think the knowledge also in the game. I think C is kind of lacking. If you compare to Europe, I think Europe is better because so many experienced players, like and so many big team also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are certainly leading the charge. You look great out there.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to look a little bit ahead with you because, of course, now you're going to face up against PSG LGD tomorrow. And you guys have been here for a long time. I can only imagine that you might, and you don't have to tell this if you don't want to, but you might have scrimped PSG LGD.
Yeah, we scream.
How did it go?
Secret.
Fair.
And the scrims overall that you've been feeling confident, you're confident going up against PSG LGD tomorrow? You learned enough?
I
You
think we very confident because we so comfortable playing. Like even me, I can feel like my teammate trust me so much, so that's why I so much confident.
Okay, well, you guys indeed, as Cap said, you look great out here today and guaranteed top 3 spot here at the Major. So congratulations again. I know it's late. We're going to let you go celebrate with your team and get some well-deserved rest. And
Okay.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
you.
Bye bye.
Yeah,
Thank
bye-bye.
you. And I mean, they did look amazing.
They did
we
look
can
really
see,
good.
I mean, we can see why they made Aster look like a terrible team.
Ooh.